Okay.
All right. Today's lesson is about the properties of rhombuses, rectangles, and squares. Now, each of these rhombuses, rectangles, and squares are what are called quadrilaterals, which of course are four-sided figures. These four-sided figures are also special shapes that are called parallelograms. Remember last week we learned about parallelograms and their properties. So these are just some special parallelograms that we're going to be dealing with. Now let me tell you what each of these are. We're going to use this figure right here as an example of a rhombus. And a rhombus, all that means is four congruent sides. Okay? A rhombus has four congruent sides. So that means I can mark this, mark that, mark that, mark that. That shows a rhombus. Okay? Now, over here, we'll use this as a rectangle. Okay? A rectangle has four congruent angles. Now, do you know what kind of angles are in a rectangle? It's a right angle. So these are four right angles. Okay? Now, if you take a rhombus and a rectangle and put them together, what you'll get is a square. Because a square has four congruent sides and four congruent angles. Okay? So I'm just going to mark these off. Here's my four congruent sides. And here are my four congruent angles. And we're going to use these shapes and there's a couple more properties we're going to use to help us answer some questions in this section. So I'll give you a moment to write those down.